That was one of those whoops moments. The stream was named combat and there was no combat. Oops. Thank you to CoPro the Great and Oogly Guy for the host. We're just running passenger missions until Danny and whoever else shows up. And then I will go from there.
Incoming message. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Rare world? No. It'd be nice if I could run that, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe another time.
I've returned.
Yes, you have.
Are you completed everything you needed to do?
I gotta go back to Magnus Gateway to drop off the last people and then we can just meet there. It's closer than where I'm at now. Is that you?
What, me? The popping and the crackling?
Yes.
Yeah, it's my fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard it before. I thought it was Mantis.
It's a cold fire. Every now and again we put a log on the top.
Okay. Got my music.
Sometimes
running.
they spit.
Sounds like a campfire.
Landing gear retracted.
So are we just gonna take a whack at this, as two individuals?
Yeah.
Scan detected.
Okay. You're familiar with, Stretch, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does he still play this game?
I don't think he stopped playing. It was stretches or working. He doesn't always have the time. I know I don't know what but he's trying to get a mobile setup so that he can play when he's out on the road.
Yes, that's what I heard last. Me and him speak on the phone from time to time. Admittedly, I'm pretty bad about returning his calls, but he called me the other day and he said since he's a truck driver that he was being provided with an wireless internet source for his truck, and that he was going to try to set it up so that he could take his Xbox with him when he's away from home.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sounds relatively bad, but I don't know what the lag.
I don't know. The part of the country he lives in and works in, it's largely considered the middle of nowhere. They get a lot of snow and there's a lot of emptiness.
Even if it doesn't work everywhere, though, it's gotta be better than nothing.
It certainly will be, but I've been on the phone with them before where out of nowhere it'll just, the call will just drop out. But yeah, like I said, it's better than nothing. I don't know, I've known him for probably 5 or 6 years now. It's been quite some time.
Engage.
Yeah.
Last I heard, he was looking for a flight stick for this game.
Bought one.
There's only one.
He's bought the one you've got.
I guess so, yeah. He was asking me all kinds of questions, and then he sent me like a link to the merchant website or to the manufacturer's website rather, and asked if this is what I had, and it was, and I confirmed it. I guess he ordered one.
Yeah, he sent me a message on Thursday saying that he found Amazon had got that controller back in stock and that he just ordered one.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if he told you, but yeah, he said it'll be in Monday. He can be kind of a mellow person, and I try to respect his privacy sometimes, because if he's calling me on the phone to tell me something, it might mean that he's not telling everyone else. So I was just trying to make sure he had told you already, because you're about as mellow as
I think he was trying to
will
give
be,
me a
right?
heads up as to where I might be able to locate one. I think that was the gist of the message.
Okay. Yeah, you're about as mellow, about as calm as anyone I ever encounter, but that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's just the I don't know, the accent.
I don't know, I have my
dialect.
moments, dude.
I know you do. I've heard you start to raise your voice, but it's just the volume and the tone of your voice just to me indicates an absurd
I lost it just the
calmness.
other day. All the tanks.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm sorry, but if for the 5th match in a row you're not in position after everyone in the platoon is explaining to you that you need to stop, breaking off from the platoon and looking for your own targets. If after the 5th game you're still doing it, then that's not stupidity. That's belligerence.
Yeah, that's being stubborn. I don't know.
And the team members are dying because of you not being in position.
When I first started playing that game, I used to playfully call that behavior snowfork sickness, because I was very religious user of light tanks even when they were inappropriate, and people were tolerant of it because it was before matchmaking would murder your squad for bringing a scout tank in. They would just keep it adhered to the literal ranks instead of to the modified scout goes high type thing. And I would run out straight out thinking I was scouting, and I would die a lot before I get a shot off. And they were pretty tolerant of it for a while, and after a while they started making fun of me. Kind of got the name right before.
There's quite a lot to do with tanks.
Automated docking assist is now in progress.
The biggest problem I've come across is the dominance issue. That everyone wants to be the lead guy. Plus, here's the real kicker: the lead guy is the one who's going to take all the hits, so that the guys behind him can take a shot. No one actually wants to be that guy. They think they do. They think,
Yeah.
it's funny. Wes and I have had some really good games together. Wes has destroyed whole teams.
Mm-hmm.
But we work well as he doesn't. I tend to play the fast-moving heavy tanks. My job is to be a shield, so that Wes can take shots with that. And he's had 6,000-7,000 damage games doing that. Ripped whole teams apart. But it wouldn't be possible in his tank by himself because it's too squishy a tank. It's got a great gun. It can't take a hit. You got a second tank in there and work in close formation. It's devastating.
I tend to lean more towards the
Incoming message.
moderately
Cargo hold
durable,
at maximum capacity.
longer range medium tanks. The 7.5 on the Panther 1 and 2. The Tier 9 Japanese medium. Things like that.
They're nice tanks. I used to play a lot of light tanks when I first started playing World. I felt that was the category that wasn't being played correctly. The light tanks weren't actually doing the spotting role. They were just trying to get damage here and there. And a lot of the time, you see the light tank, sitting way back like a tank destroyer. And it's, that's supposed to be. Then the more I progressed into it, I started noticing that the category that actually is lacking the most is heavy tanks. Even though it's probably the most played category, the number of people that actually know what to do with their heavy tank is tiny. So that's what I mostly play these days. A heavy tank's not supposed to be, trying to stay safe. It's supposed to be up front, taking the hits that the other tanks can't. There's a reasonable probability that in a Soviet tank, I will bounce a shot an incoming round. If you look at the other stuff that's behind me, not a chance they're going to bounce it. Anywhere it hits them, it's going to sink in. So it's absolutely my job to get up there, be up front, and to take the aggro. It'll dominate a game if you do it right.
I've
You often
been on
get
the
to
receiving end of that domination.
It normally comes down to one or two tanks. Chris and I have played some games today where, what we did with our two heavies unlocked the damage potential of every other tank. Had we not done it, it would have been, losing tit for tat where people would have struggled to sink hits. But people don't want to take those hits. It's so rare that we find a teammate that actually pushes with us. Most people just want to stay back and see what happens to us. And then once we've survived for a few minutes, they start thinking, we can help.
Okay. I am at Magnus in my Imperial Eagle. Reloaded and equipped, but still on the dock.
Okay, so TZ Arietius.
That's correct.
How much is that Eagle if things go wrong?
What was that? How
What's the
much?
rebuy? Yeah.
Less than 200.
Too bad, isn't it?
Let me verify that.
What's your boost speed?
Boost speed's 419, rebuy is 194. Top speed of 315.
What weapons type have you got on the number 2 mount?
2F multi-cannon.
F, what's the F size? Is that's turreted?
Class 2 turreted. It's the most expensive, or consequently most expensive, but it's the most powerful turreted multi-cannon that they locally sell. I've looked into a few different places.
The only thing I'm thinking is that you're going to get extending ammunition, and it doesn't carry a shit ton of it, does it? You're soon going to be having to worry
2,000
about
rounds, I
ammunition.
think. Should I
Yeah,
switch
but
to a laser?
I'd suggest the laser, because you're not going to worry about the ammunition then.
Okay. Which, let's see, pulse, burst, beam. Beam eats up a lot of energy. Burst and pulse.
You can run a beam laser on an Eagle, but you need some pretty hefty engineering done to the parts before you can do it. In the meantime, I suggest burst.
Okay.
The key thing with the Eagle is to practice keeping yourself flat to the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to make sure you keep them, on your 3 o'clock. Keep them on your 3 o'clock. That makes sense, because that way, that when they're looking at the side of your ship, you're such a thin little profile that they're probably not going to hit you, or if they do hit you, it's only going to glance. I've killed some pretty big ships with an Imperial Eagle, but it's hard to do without the engineering. At the moment, you've got damage fall off on that laser. If you remove the damage fall off, you could work a big ship over from 4 kilometers away.
I'm just doing some quick math and checking. Okay. It's not great, but the power output on this unmodified power plant is really being taxed. It's gonna have to be what it is. May have to go with a pulse laser for energy management here. Should I keep the Seekers, or are we gonna be... I mean, there is a base out there.
Yeah, my attitude would be strip them off and put lasers in their place.
Okay.
Do they do a size 1 turreted laser? Maybe not.
Yes, you can get size 1 turreted lasers.
Yeah, put 2 small ones on the underneath. That way, no matter how you roll your ship, you'll always have a weapon that's...
Okay. They really don't get a lot of sunshine down there. Okay, that is 3 lasers, modules, fire groups. Okay.
I assume we got the best power distributor going.
A ranked, 2A,
Okay.
which is the largest, and A ranked. Power plant is 2A as well. Does the frame shift really need to be a 3A?
No?
I think this thing is terribly low jump without that. But does the frame shift even draw any power when it's not being used?
Not huge amounts, no.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's already got a 3A. 3A thrusters, 3A frame shift, 2A distributor, 3A plant. I haven't found bulkheads in stock so far, so it's still got lightweight alloy.
I wouldn't do. The weight increase isn't worth it.
I don't even know if you can equip it on this ship, because I've never found it.
Oh yeah, all the ships have
size one.
bulkheads, you have to go to specific places how to find them.
Okay. think we're good to go then.
So we're working for future VZ, yes?
Yes. They are the ones giving it. Future of EZ Aquarius, yes. And
Yes, and you're
target
waiting
is
for, like,
Ross 154.
Yep.
Have you sent me a wing invite? You have.
And I'm going to enable my wing where I am. I'm going to get stuck in, see if I can't group these greens together.
Should I start heading over?
Like those tickles.
Okay, I'm heading that way.
Landing coupler disengaged. Access corridor is clear.
Also, I got that grouping nicely.
Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, I'm going to ruin this cutter's day. Cutter cover. Oh, he's loving it, look! You like those tickles, don't you?
You are clear to resume own navigation. Federal Flight
Cannot
Control
comply.
signing off.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Not much kilo, just heading into battle.
Incoming mission critical message. Fuel scooping.
What do they want? Alternative target type. Yeah, they want me to jump. Let's not do that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
There we go. Low intensity conflict zone. Heading in. Yeah. Still see what you like? Danny?
Sorry, what's that?
I said, do you still see favorable conditions there?
Oh yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Dropping in about 10 seconds.
I've rallied the greens together. Quite a force now.
How'd you manage that?
Yeah, you shepherd them in. You know, you work from the scanner and you try and group people together as best possible.
Well, I
Once you
mean, how
group
do you get
together,
them to
it's a lot
move?
easier. Although the Reds have just turned up in huge numbers.
Dropping in about 3 seconds.
Oh, this is a little bit of a shitstorm now.
Should I circle?
You might want to be cautious. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies shooting me. To get these green
Frameshift
some
drive
kind of
charging.
semblance of
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Jeez, it was not easy to drop in. How far away from you am I? Okay, about 4 clicks. It's not too bad. Oh wait, now you jumped. Now you're here. Do I engage?
Target destroyed.
Yeah, work off my targets.
No, run it destroyed.
But, you know, be careful at the moment because there are a lot of reds around. Stay with the greens. And a nice clump of greens like these guys have. Come with me.
I'm on you. No, that's not you, but
Just fly over to where I am.
very clogged scope. Okay, I see you. And I see your target.
I'll get some hits in. So what we're trying to do is try to find a nice group of greens that are staying together and we're going to stick with them.
Mm-hmm.
Target destroyed.
So the idea is look for who they go after next. Can you see this guy over here getting smashed, this vulture? Lock on him, start firing.
Target destroyed.
And look to see where these guys go next. Eagle.
Target shields offline. Frameshift charge detected.
Now where are they off to?
Target destroyed.
I think all these
See a
green.
lot of greens and
Yeah, all these greens at the moment. I'll be here in any second.
Yep, we got more.
Corvette
So
on
we
that.
got- Oh shit.
Go for the guy who's getting shot by everyone. Not the Corvette, it's the other guy.
Yeah.
They start opening up on the Corvette, maybe we can go for him, but I don't want to do that on a tank. It's a lot of damage for me to the tank by myself.
Mm-hmm.
This guy here, he's weak.
not that Corvette again. That's the Federal Navy ship dog fighting with that Corvette.
That Corvette's looking weak actually. I'm going to see if I can get rid of him quickly.
Target shields offline.
Get some shots in before he pops.
Target destroyed.
I think I got it.
Look for us getting crap shots out of him. I think it's this guy at the moment. It's this guy.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Target destroyed.
Oh, okay, that's you on him. I was gonna say some constant fire.
Target destroyed.
Still 100%.
Target destroyed.
You going after that Cobra?
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
well, you died.
He's already dead, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That Asp Scout seems to be a new favourite.
Target destroyed.
Who's getting it now?
Oh, is that you?
It's like it's this illegal. Oh, I'm being attacked. That's it. We don't want to get separated from the Greens, so regroup on
Target
those guys.
destroyed.
Got it.
Target destroyed.
Just look for the center of the laser.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
I could benefit from some longer distance on these guns, but I'll make it.
I'm right with you. I'm just going to take care of a straggler that's splitting off some of our group.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Accelerated shield regeneration.
Nah, I'm fine. I took a tag, but no damage.
Got a large group over here dealing with one target. We need to get those guys grouped back. If you look on the scanner, our forces are split like 50-50 in two different areas.
Mm-hmm.
Take out the stragglers.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I'm going to start with a couple of weak targets. Eagles, things that we can get rid of quick.
Mm-hmm.
Target shields offline.
Sorry if I can't tell. Send down.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that's a big old Type 9 head. That's power plant keeping out.
What the hell's a Type 9 doing here?
Thinking you can launch fighters and it's meaningful.
Hmm.
He knows better now.
He is what he is, but just wouldn't expect something so fat
That
to
guy,
be.
he's getting scratched.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
I'm trying to be sure that I'm doing this correctly, because I mean, it's definitely dogfighting and it's definitely getting hits on some people, but it seems like when I'm bounty hunting with you and Killer and Mantis and all that, the
Target
payouts are a little
destroyed.
bit unequal, like I'm not getting hits in on everything.
When you get a moment, have a look to see how many,
Under attack.
that's taking you, isn't it? How many you've done on the mission.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, guns are firing. It's just, I guess I'd say that my biggest mystery with the fighting is, I know how to fly a ship. Is getting the guns to fire. It sounds kind of silly, but they fire on their own, and I can't tell if I'm toggling them on and off, if they need to be actively fired, since they seem to fire with a mind of their own.
It depends on how you've got them set. There are options to the turret
Said I thought
weapons.
fire at will.
You want them on target only.
Okay. We're gonna
Target only means that you select a target, you press the trigger once to start firing, and your ship will keep firing as long as it's power to do so.
Okay, there we go. It switched to target only. And let me check this mission.
I'm gonna see if I can put down this Corvette over here. I don't like those in my combat zone.
Okay, 10 out of 36. Seems kind of low.
You can see if you can boost over and just do a flyby on this guy. You don't have to do much else.
Target shields offline.
Okay, I'm heading by.
And chaff his way out of trouble, but I've got his power plant halfway. As soon as he stops chaffing, I'll do the other half.
Okay, firing on him.
He's dead in the water for the moment. I'm back around from the pass because he isn't popping. I think he is now. No, still no. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there you go. Got a bounty off of him too.
These are combat bombs that you get in the combat zone. You get a bomb for every ship you kill. Not as much as bounty hunting, but still an extra little stream of revenue.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm killing a few of these ships before you get to them, I'm not doing it. Well, kind of I'm doing it on purpose, but I want to stay in control of this combat zone.
Nah, it's not gonna tarsh you. I'm used to slow plotting exploration, so you do what you gotta do. I'm also aware that one-on-one of Vulture properly equipped would smash me, but
properly equipped vulture will give me a run for my money.
But when are they ever?
Very, very rarely. Such engineering required
Target
that
destroyed.
What do we got here? Python gunship.
it's going to help us
Turning
track
the
out.
other way.
Fox, stay with the greens.
Mm-hmm. I am. Fucking A. Takes a... No, Kilo, it's not just combat tonight. It's just a long combat mission. A friend of mine's asking questions. That's you. You alright out there?
Yeah, I had to go 20 clicks to get that guy.
I have low sensors on this, so I'm getting a little
Look
bit.
at the laser fire.
I am. That's what I'm going towards. That's a friendly. That's not a friendly. It's a python.
Yeah, that guy, he's got weaker shields. Go after him.
I am. Believe me, I am. Trying to keep it in the blue throttle area. Get a nice strafe in on them. And he's taking hull damage like crazy. I thought you were gonna ram him.
Target destroyed.
So let's see who's getting spanked. Oh god, it's one of our guys that's getting spanked at
Target
the moment.
destroyed.
Don't go towards that laser fire, that's enemy focused fire. We
Yep.
need to work our team back
I saw
together.
that. Just checking what it
Under
was.
attack.
Other aspects?
Oh, I've got 2 attackers at the moment.
2 aspects. And a gunship. Greens are coming apart.
They usually do at some stage.
Warning. Impulse attack.
Oh god, boost away, boost away, boost away.
Yeah.
I'll get him off, yeah, just boost away.
I think I'm clear. Is that that gunship again? It is. An ASP scout. Dangerous. I'm starting to feel the burden of the small ship, but
He's in trouble. Oh shit, let's go off those guns.
I'm being shot. They're not connecting, but
Under attack.
We're taking hull damage now, so it's not. on greens. Assist.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
Oh, that's a fighter, look.
Deadly fighter. Should I chase it or no?
Popcorn! No, no, there's nothing left of him. I'm gonna try
Not the
and...
deadly fighter.
I'm gonna try and tank this dropship for a moment, get its shields down.
Target shields offline.
Gotta get in close enough to get it back.
Under attack.
I see that. That's something attacking me. Booster weighted, this guy's got his 5 focused on you. I'll take him.
No, he wasn't hurting me yet, but I evacuated.
Target shields offline.
Another gunship.
Yeah, he's been a little prick, he's making me free aiming, he's just using the chaff.
Hmm.
Under attack.
Okay,
Target
fighter's down.
destroyed.
Here's someone popping.
Goes to Guardians the third. Boy,
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
You still fighting that gunship?
stay safe, I'm gonna... Oh, that guy's dead, isn't he? I thought he was dead.
Under attack.
I'm trying to mop up stragglers. Get the group back together. Bang get the band back together.
Yeah. I'm trying to play it safe.
Target shields offline.
Quite a few Cobras recently. With this coming here would... Ah, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that is what I wanted. Would coming here be almost suicidal if you weren't here?
Oh, totally. Like this little weasel that was just tag teaming you while you were fighting someone else.
Target shields
He'd rip through your shield, you'd be into whole damage, and you'd never get away.
Mm-hmm.
Target shields offline.
It's dicey in one of these. Just that whenever you buy yourself, there's always that risk that everyone's... Yeah,
Everyone will tag team you.
there's nothing you can do about it once it starts.
This is a community game. I ask because it's... everyone dropped off my, my scope except for you. I think I'm just too... Yeah, I was too far out. And that's... There's a... For every Cobra, there's a gunship.
I'm just getting rid of that gunship because he's splitting the team a little. And we need to head back to the conflict zone. It's about 10 kilometers away. I just wanted this green back in the group.
Heading there.
Ah, a new federal Corvette for me to shoot.
Yeah, I was trying to explain to my friend that's never played this game
They've got two of them.
the idea
I'm
with
sorry.
the idea with the Corvette. He's like, well, how much does it cost? And I told him, and I said, well, this is how much my ship costs. This is how much a Corvette costs. So it sounds really good. I said, you can't jump for shit. I said, it's a battleship. It doesn't go very far. He's like, well, that doesn't sound very good. I said, wait till you use one. You'll understand. So they hit like a sledgehammer. Oh, and aspects.
Oh, I'm
You're
in a lot
alright,
of
you're
trouble.
being
I'm
double
getting
teamed
attacked
there.
by a couple of 3 people now. Trying to get him behind this cutter so he can't get his guns to bear on me. But there are 3 of them. Boost away, dude. Boost out of this. So it's going to be a shitstorm for me and I don't want you anywhere near it.
Okay.
In fact, pick a station. I need to rearm anyway. Sniper Enterprise.
There's only one in this station, and it's Snyder, and it's friendly. Shouldn't be far. There, I don't know if that shows up to you.
I'm following you.
It's on the blind side of the planet. Okay.
I'm going to stay on your 6
You
until
gotta
blue
get
for
around this planet.
Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Opportunity for a 5-minute break. How many so far have we done?
Massacre. So 15 to 36.
Okay.
Like I said, it fills them one at a time, they no longer stack.
No, they don't stack anymore. If they're from the same mission giver, they have to be done one at a time. They still stack if they're from different mission givers, though.
No, these are all the same. Not what I meant to do.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Orbital flight engaged.
What?
many kills was it in total for all the missions?
Quite a few. Let me look. Probably too many. We're at 15 now. 15 out of like 70.
Quarter.
Just 36, 24, and 8. Maybe not 80. 60. I don't have any ships out here. I'd go to something a little bit beefier, but I don't think it's going to help us that much.
No, if anything, you're safer in something that you can escape away from the fighting.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get a dolphin.
I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea.
Okay. Okay, Kilo, he went to get a cup of tea. I'm not doing all combat tonight, though it is significantly later than I thought it was, and I'm still doing combat.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's a good guy.
4,
He'll play
3,
for a long period of time helping.
1. Engage.
There we go.
Gugamaya, Sierra, November, Oscar. This is Federal Flight Control. Request docking if you wish to land. Request approved. Vectoring for approach to landing pad 3-6.
Landing gear deployed.
So how are you tonight, Kilo? I'm going to make a cup of coffee.